Northwestern's defensive line?
I watched a little bit of him last night, and obviously Corey Wooten's the one that sticks out the most. I mean, he's the preseason All-American, play well, that kind of stuff. But the guy I'm going against, Vincent Brown's a pretty good player too. Yeah, I know we started the last 2 years. He's kind of the guy that doesn't get recognized much because of Wooten, but he's a pretty good player. He goes hard all the time. He's a high motor guy. I don't watch the inside too much, but yeah, they look like good players. When they rotate guys in, their substitutes are pretty good players. They're high effort front.
You're from Northwestern's neck of the woods there in Illinois. Did they come after you? Was there an option there for you? And what is the buzz for Northwestern?
Yeah, I was recruited by Northwestern. I had an offer from them a little bit late, but the buzz hasn't.
Well, what is the reception of Northwestern football and where you're from?
I know from where I'm from, there isn't much talk about it. I know once when I was getting recruited, they finally really hit the scene. I know in the early 90s, they were a pretty good team, going to the Rose Bowls and all that kind of stuff. But when I was getting recruited, they kind of just started to kind of get their stride back and win some football games and get some attention. And I know a lot of guys that have gone to Northwestern. So the perception's good. They're a good football team. I've talked to a couple of coaches. Even when I go back to Marion, when I go to work out there, a couple of coaches come through, and I'll talk to them every now and then. But it is what it is. There's people look at their program the same as any other program, I think.
Bryan, do you believe in the SI cover jinx?
What? What happened?
You guys are in the cover.
Oh,
regional cover or something like that.
Oh, okay. What is there? A curse or something? A jinx of it?
Well, lots of people say that once the team gets on it, they'll lose the next week, or their season is doomed. If they're picked preseason #1, they won't make it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. Like the Madden cover and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I don't know. I don't really believe in that kind of stuff. If you lose the game, you lose the game. I don't think it's because you're on the front of a cover or not.
Last year against Northwestern, you guys had 4 chances from inside the 10-yard line to win. You couldn't get it done then. This year, every time you've needed to play to win a game, you've gotten it. What's the difference? What have you guys learned? How have you grown since you played Northwestern last year?
Well, they simply just outplayed us that game. We turned the ball over and we just didn't execute down there and inside the 10. So they simply outplayed us. And I think from that point on, we lost the next one to Michigan State too, which kind of hurt us. We weren't able to execute after that one. But I think from that stretch of 3 games from Pittsburgh, Northwestern, Michigan State, we kind of learned, how to finish down there when when we're in the close spots, when we need a yard or we need to get in the end zone. I think from last year, as I've said before, it's just kind of maturing from a team standpoint, being able to mentally know, hey, we can put the ball in the end zone here, or hey, we can get the first down. And I think from last year to this year, that's the big thing that has changed.
At this point, how does this team define adversity? You guys have faced. What else could happen to you guys, basically?
I don't know. We've pretty much, touched on all bases so far of what could really go through. Maybe there's a couple more situations that we could face that we haven't before, but as of right now, we've seen a lot of things, and I think that helps us that we've been through a lot of things. But on the other hand, I'm sure we'd have liked it if we didn't have to face them. But it helps out that we have, and I think from here on out, we're going to be able to push through things that you wouldn't have been able to do if you didn't have gone through those things already.
How does it help you? How does adversity help you?
Well, I think it mentally, hey, we've been through some stuff already, so we're calm, relaxed, we're able to get through some other things. I think after the Michigan State win, in that 2-minute drill, I think Indiana, I think everybody was pretty calm the entire time, knowing, hey, we've been through some stuff already. We know we can just relax, settle down, and drive from here on out and try to get some points up on the board. And when you have a good defense like ours, anything's possible. They'll get the ball back in our hands pretty much every time, and if you have a defense like that, everything runs smoothly.
You mentioned that defense.